So in the past, some employers, because it was voluntary, they simply said they don't want to participate. In the future, there is no choice. So what that means is employers have to keep accurate and consistent documentation. So employers should be readily have that information available. What is the job description? What is the job that is being assigned to the employee on a daily basis? What is the work location? What are the terms of employment, as in salary and so on? They need to maintain accurate records because USS officer might ask for pay statements, and USS officer is not going to be giving them a lot of time. So always employers should have a process in place to give this information to the USCIS officer. And employers should constantly look and see if the duties are changing because sometimes assignments change one project to another project. At every stage, they have to make sure job duties match. If there is a change, a material change in job duties, employers must file a new case, a new amendment case. So this is very important. And not only that, employees also, every employee should have a copy of their LCA. And if an employer is not giving a copy of the LCA, that is illegal. Every employer, they don't have a choice. They have to give the copy of the LCA to the employees. So every employee should have that LCA in their hand. They should look at the data in the LCA, the salary, the work location, the occupation. And if employer is making them do something or not paying them on time, make sure you point it out to the employer. Make sure you document it. Maybe send an email, or you call them. Make sure you document how you're contacting your employer to notify them of any violations in LCA. This is very important because when you have a site visit, you have to make sure your LCA is completely 100% complied with. If not, tomorrow your H1B is jeopardized. And make sure your employer is retaining control over you. They're paying you. They're in contact with you. They're helping you with any employment problems. If not, there is not proper employer-employee relationship. Make sure that is being done. And complying with the wage requirements, that is the number one thing for any company filing H1B. If a company is filing H1B, they better pay the employees as required. If not, the employer is going to definitely have a problem. And sometimes we see employees being penalized because employees are not getting paid. They try to do a transfer because the employer is not a good employer. And now when the transfer is being done, unfortunately, USCIS is punishing the employees. Even if the employer is not paying, employees are getting punished. So it is highly important that if an employee is not getting paid, keep documentation, keep proofs, contact your employer, let them know in writing that you're not getting paid. And if an employer is benching you, benching is illegal. Benching is illegal, not paying you on time is illegal. So this is very important. And if you're working with an employer that is doing these kind of things, immediately move away from those employers because tomorrow your H1B will be jeopardized.